The twin enemies of persuasion. A lot of people are afraid to become persuasive. This is a complex subconscious issue. One is because being persuasive elicits the fear of rejection, because of how we've all been persuaded in the past, because of how we've tried to persuade others in the past. We tell somebody what we think they should do and they say no. Somebody tells us what they think we should do and we say no. So even before we learn how to become persuasive, there's this expectation, this subconscious expectation of rejection, which creates low-level anxiety. But sometimes this is so deep, so subconscious, we don't even recognize it consciously. It doesn't come across as anxiety or fear of rejection, because it doesn't cross the conscious threshold. Instead, it comes across as moral resistance. People convince themselves that they don't want to become persuasive or become seductive because it's manipulative. They could if they wanted to. They just don't want to because they are highly moral people who don't like to manipulate others. In reality, that is just a cope, a lie we tell ourselves so we don't have to admit we're afraid of rejection. But once people learned about the mind persuasion sequence, these two beliefs are utterly destroyed. Because the mind persuasion sequence is based only on asking questions, rejection is impossible. And because the mind persuasion sequence uses only the desires, the memories, and the self-identity that already exist in the mind of the target, there's no manipulation needed. And once people figure this out, not only do they become very, very persuasive and seductive, but they do so in a way that is 1,000 times easier than they ever thought was possible. Everything you want in life comes through other people in some way. So after you learn the mind persuasion sequence, everything you want from other people, everything you want in life will be much easier to get and much less likely to invite any kind of rejection whatsoever.